Hi, I'm Dakota Foreman. I'm graduating from CHS, and for now, I'm going to go to CC and get my basics, and then I'll go from there.
I'm Michael Grooms, and I'm graduating from CHS, and I plan to attend New Mexico Military Institute.
I'm Aubrey Hernandez, and I'm graduating CHS, and I plan on going to Highlands.
Hi, I'm Shayna Reynolds. I plan on graduating from Choices Alternative School, and I'm going to school for nursing.
In 1998, Leslie and I came to Clovis, and I served as the children's pastor for many years here. And like Roxanne said, many of these students up here grew up in the church, and they remember kids' church and standing on their chairs and doing crazy stuff. I remember Matt, he used to be smaller than me. He outgrew me in the third grade, but we were doing this crazy game one time in kids' church, and the adults were meeting at the Christian school on Sunday mornings, and the kids' church took over the 7th and Main facility. And we had this game where we had bananas in a bucket, and I think it was Matt. And he was barefooted, and he had to pick the bananas up, the peeled bananas in the water with his toes. And we had a kid blindfolded, younger than him. I think you were second or third grade, I think. And the kid had to eat the banana from his toes. Did I get in trouble for that? Heck yeah, I got in trouble for that. I remember Roxanne calling me, and, I got in big trouble. And I learned my lesson because a few weeks later, we had this one kid who really wanted a Rock Rageous Kids t-shirt. And I said, all right, if you want it that bad, I want you to lick that kid's armpit. And he did. I got in trouble for that, too. But, man, just great memories. And parents, I know you have great memories with your kids, but we here at Faith Christian Family Church, we've got great memories with your students. In Los Angeles last year, many of these seniors went on a mission trip to the Dream Center, and we crammed in 28 teenagers in a 15-passenger van because we thought it was only a 5-minute ride, which is what I said it was, to the beach. And an hour later, we're just crammed and sweating, and Jocelyn's sitting on Roxanne's lap in the front seat. And were we breaking the law? Yeah. But I didn't get in trouble because actually Roxanne was with me, so. But, man, and then come full circle, and to see them when they're little, and now, we have the privilege to serve as youth pastors here and watching them grow up and graduate. And parents, I'm proud of you, and I know the emotional roller coaster you've been on probably this whole senior year. And, man, I commend you as parents for what you do with your children, and to be able to see them grow and to make great decisions from now on for the rest of their life. I wanted to read one last letter, and Jocelyn, I remember the day she came in. It was her kindergarten. She stepped into our kids' church at 7th and Main. I remember her first service there, and she stood on the chair, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I wonder what she's going to be like when she grows up. And man, 12 years later, man, look at her. And I have a letter from her to her dad, which is obviously our pastor, Pastor Swan. And she starts her letter, it's actually to her mom and dad. She starts it out, Dear Roxy and Dave. And I want to read just a portion of the letter. You're the best man I know, and I'm so grateful to have you as my dad. And you don't know, church family, I mean, we work with Pastor Swan, and it's rocked him this year. And with his daughter graduating and Joy getting married. I miss the days when I would wait for you to come home from work so I could jump in your arms and give you a hug. I'll never forget those movie dates we would go on, and you would make me feel like I was Queen Jellybean. You taught me how to be an athlete. You taught me to be a peacemaker. But you also taught me to fight for what I believe in. You've taught me to be a leader, but you've also taught me to follow. One day, Dad, when I bring the man of my dreams home, you'll be the one I'm comparing him to. Thank you for never leaving and giving up on our family. That's hard for a lot of teenagers to say in our culture today. You do so much just to make our family happy. Thank you for always making me feel special, loved, forgiving me when I did something stupid, putting a basketball goal in the driveway. And thank you for never letting a day go by without giving me a hug and a kiss and saying that you love me. Mama, ever since I can remember, you've always been my loudest cheerleader and biggest fan. I could always hear your voice in the crowd over everyone else, whether it was screaming at the referee. Did you actually scream? She's brutal. Her and Lisa Southard, they must be sisters, because it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde when they're at a game. But it's fun to watch. Whether it was screaming at the ref or yelling 5th grade when I shot my free throws. Thank you, Mom, for always helping me with projects, yelling at the customer service people when I could not, trying to be athletic. Hold on. This is a good one. Trying to be athletic when you don't have one stinking athletic bone in your body. That's classic. Over the years, I've finally learned how to correctly put the toilet paper on the roll. That cleanliness is the only way to live. I learned to make cookies without too much butter. I learned to do laundry without shrinking anything. That the dishwasher is not a miracle worker. Leaving my lights on wastes money, and that my room wouldn't be so messy if I just hung up my clothes. Mom, I love you so much. Mom and Dad, you're the best. Church family, thank you for supporting our students here at church. If you'll extend a hand out to our students, the graduates today, there's nothing magical about this. It's not Harry Potter or anything spooky. Man, when you extend your hands, you're letting God know, you're letting everybody in this room know, you're letting our students and parents know that you believe in them and that you add your support. Heavenly Father, like the song we sang, that you were there when they took their first breath, when they were born. And God, you've been with these students throughout their young life so far. And it's our prayer, Lord, that you would continue to be with these students.